Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al getting in contact with you guys. Going to be talking to you about Zebec. Well, things are going pretty well right now with Zebec. Looks like Zebec is up about 8% at the moment. And let's go ahead and start taking a look at what's going on the 7 day. 7 days, Zebec is up 16%. That's looking pretty nice. Let's go a little bit further in on the 1 month. Zebec is up 9%. On the year, Zebec is up, wow, 370%. So this is really good for Zebec. Overall, Zebec is up about 94%, which is a little bit less than double, which is very promising because that means that Zebec has a long ways to go, has very far to go. But remember, whatever we say on the channel is not financial advice. However, if you like what you see today, we just ask you to like and subscribe to the channel. We are growing, and we just ask you to grow with us. We are excited about what is going to be happening in the next few weeks and the next few months. So let's just go ahead and look at what's happening a little bit further in with the overall market. The overall market is looking pretty decent right now at 4.18 trillion. Fear and greed is at 58. Altcoin season is going to be at 47. So it looks like at this particular time, the alts are kind of getting a little bit quiet, but the good part for us is that Zebec, as you can tell, is in the green. There are a lot of other good things that I have. Let's take a look. And I keep reiterating this over and over again concerning BNB. Like I said, even though it's a large cap, I may just want to do a video on that just to talk about why it's rising so nicely. But we also know that the large caps is going to be rising first, then your mid caps, then your small caps. So as we go through the markets, this is what we're looking for. And these are not any exceptions, but at the same time, we're preparing ourselves for those things. Now, let's just keep all that in mind. Let's go ahead and look at some Bitcoin dominance. And Bitcoin dominance is going to be at 58.3%. Ethereum is at 12.8%. And as I have said earlier, in prior programs, the fact is that once Ethereum is now in double digits, that's a very great sign for us concerning the altcoins and alt markets. So very promising, and things are looking very good right now. So let's just keep moving a little bit, talking about Zebec network. Do not forget that Zebec is this decentralized infrastructure network for seamless flows of real world value. Don't forget that Zebec is changing the way money moves. Overall, as far as you have Zebec crypto, but you also have Zebec silver card and the Zebec black card. These are based off of MasterCard as well. So just keep that in mind. You have 50,000 current monthly users on and off chain for Zebec. You got the 250 payroll enterprise clients. You've got over a billion right now in payroll volume, and this is all in 138 countries. Notice even at the bottom of the screen, you see right here with OKX Ventures, Liberty City Ventures, a lot of other capital management companies. Things are going extremely well concerning Zebec, and so we want to keep that in mind. What we got here, Gemini, Coinbase Ventures. Well, just saying, Circle, got a lot of great things happening here, and so we are expecting to see Zebec rise in the future. Let's go ahead and, well, it's already been rising, but let's just go ahead and look here directly at the Zebec cards we were talking about before, as far as the silver and the carbon. Do not forget, like I said, this is also tied in with your Apple Pay and your Google Pay. These are your Zebec cards, your freedom, your privacy, your simplicity. Spend your crypto anytime, anywhere. So Zebec is definitely stretching out and doing great things. That's all we got to say about that. You got your Zebec silver, you got your Zebec carbon, your Zebec black. So if you're looking to spend more than $10,000 a day, so Zebec has, I'm going to say, great things in mind for each person, no matter what your income level or what your cash flow. Zebec has that cash flow for you. So they have prepared themselves just for that. Now, let's go ahead and look a little bit further on down. We're talking about Zebec products. We have the Zebec, and we have the RWA payments, PIN. You got your Zebec vaults. You got your Zebec airdrop. You got a lot of great things that are going on right now. I'm not going to look too much more into that particular page, but let's go a little bit further in. Going to the Zebec X site, Twitter site, so to speak. Notice right here that Zebec is made in the USA. It's based out of California. Nice situation where Zebec has been growing basically by leaps and bounds. So right here, AI-based PayFi and RWA, real world assets. And so keep that in mind. What is this? The beat of a new system. The game is finally yours. This is the collaboration with Uphold Incorporated. And so Uphold's a finance company, banking company, etc. So Zebec is doing work with them. This is a little bit of information from the Sibos conference in Frankfurt, Germany. It says during Sibos 2025 in Frankfurt, our CEO sat down with the Stellar Org team and to discuss how Zebec is integrating with Stellar's network. It says we're proud to be a part of the Stellar Development Fund, accelerating innovation in on-chain payments and remittance. So this is looking excellent. I'm not going to play this, but how can I say? It looks pretty good as far as like you'll be able to get to see the interaction of the Zebec. How can I say? Basically, the Zebec network, as far as like how Zebec is reaching out. Zebec is reaching out to other clients not only throughout the country but throughout the world, all the way in Germany, all the way on the other side of the planet, etc. But I mean, as you saw with 138 countries, it just keeps going on and on. Now, it says right here on the X site, and we're going to look at this a little bit further as well. The long-awaited spaces between what's this, Simon and Jim of Kotapay is finally here. Fresh off of Sibos, we're proud to highlight our longtime partnership with Kotapay, a subsidiary of First International Bank and Trust. So name the top 50. This is going to be an automated clearinghouse originator. That's basically a banking term for direct deposits, etc. Things of that nature. So, so these guys are very much into the automated payments, which is a lot of what Zebec is doing. So, and Zebec is growing as they tie in with these different corporations. So this is very exciting. So let's see what else we're going to look at here. I think that's all we want for right now out of this one. But you can see that there was a very nice, how can I say, this was a very nice conference as Zebec was expanding itself into the SWIFT banking system. You see the SWIFT building here as well. So a lot of great things that were going on in Europe as they talked about this was Zebec buyback, several other things. But like I said, we're not going to try to dwell on that too much, but just letting you know that Zebec is really doing well as far as its networking and their expansion. And so we can be extremely happy about that. Now, let's go a little bit further. One more thing we want to talk about, and this is going to be a little bit of information about the Zebec network. And this is also related to Kotapay, but this is the potential that this is possibly bringing. So it says that Zebec network news, Kotapay partnership raises ZBCN's 750% breakout potential. So this is what we're going to be looking at here. So Zebec Network has partnered with the U.S. banking firm Kotapay to bring blockchain-based payroll to American companies, a move that could reshape how employees get paid. The announcement also aligns with a bullish setup on the ZBCN chart, where analysts see a potential for a 750% breakout. Okay, but definitely we're going to be looking at that. And what can I say? Great things seem to be occurring. Regulation, I'm just going to read this very quickly. Regulation clears the path for blockchain payroll. So this is exciting. A lot of the different bills that have come to pass as of late concerning crypto are open up the door for greater liquidity between stable coins and regular fiat money. So this is pretty exciting. So it says regulation clears the path for payroll. What's this? Blockchain payroll. Zebec Network announced its partnership with Kotapay, a payments division of First International Bank and Trust, to connect blockchain payroll with traditional U.S. banking systems. Kotapay manages billions of dollars in payroll transfers each year and provides direct deposit, tax payment, and vendor transfer services to businesses across all 50 states. So this is the exciting thing that we have to look forward to. And I think things should go very well. Just going to read a little bit more and just going to wrap this up. The integration allows Zebec to process salaries using both US dollars and stablecoins, giving companies the flexibility to combine traditional and digital payments under one compliant framework. By using Kotapay's established ACH and wireless networks, Zebec can deliver real-time and regulated payroll transactions directly into employees' accounts. So right here is talking about how the CEO said that the partnership follows new regulatory clarity under the Genius Act, right? The one that has just been passed recently. Says passed earlier this year that formally recognized the stablecoins as legal tender when issued by licensed banks and backed by reserves. So this has really revolutionized the cryptocurrency market and the stablecoin market as well. And it basically gives us another path whereby we can create U.S. Money to a certain extent, not just U.S. money, but money in general. It says under the new framework, banks can legally issue and handle stable coins, enabling collaborations between traditional payment institutions and blockchain firms. Zebec said the Kotapay integration will reduce payment delays, improve compliance, and make stablecoin payroll practical for mainstream businesses. So I'm not going to be going too much further into this, but if you want to take a look at this article, this is, let's see, from coinchapter.com, and it's talking about Zebec in detail. Analyst points to bullish setup on the ZBCN chart. I'm not going to go too much into that, but you can see as the chart is headed definitely in the right direction. So it says technical outlook confirms setup, but not necessarily a breakout as of yet. So that means we may have a little bit of time to accumulate before this thing really starts to break out. Zebec is sooner or later going to be what we are looking for as far as like launching forward. So what the great thing we want, whoa, and I'm looking at the price right now. You know what? It's about to hit 0.005 as well. We've been talking about that for quite some while. But I would say that as the liquidity is going up in the market, everything that we've been looking for in the next few weeks, hopefully, is going to occur. And we're going to see what happens. So it is exciting to see what's going on with Zebec. And so hopefully, as time goes by, we will see some awesome results. This is Al with Real Life Investing. This is me telling you, stay with Zebec, keep working with it. And right now, as we see, Zebec is currently up double digits, 11.5%. So nowhere, how can I say, there's no telling where it's going from here, but we're excited to see Zebec on the rise. You guys have a great one. Be blessed. Talk to you soon. Bye. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.